Hi guys, welcome back to the Tech Gaming Lane channel. We're going to do another episode of PC Building Simulator 2 this week. I've got another one coming out, but we're going to do another one today as well. Because there's another game I was supposed to do that I wanted to do that I said in the last episode, but I messed up and it's not quite ready yet. So now for this one, what we'll do is go to the next day because we've got things coming in the next day. Yeah, as I said, that other game messed up. I didn't realise what we had to do, and I should have done, really. But I didn't, so it messed up. I should have really tested it off camera to see what to do first before I did anything. So that's why it messed up. So we're going to do another episode of this instead. Yeah. As I said in the last episode, we got a store now where we can buy spare PCs and broken repair PCs and put them on the shelves to sell. So congratulations on your first PC sale. You can now check your profits using the tablet and the shop sales app. And go to the tablet. So let's have a look at the shop sales app first. I press T, shop sales app, and we made a 344 profit, which is 63% on that. So we made some money on that. So we've got some monies. We can so we made some money on that. So that's sold. So that's nice. 63%. Profit, sales price $883, and the profit we made is $344, so 63%. So that isn't too bad at all. So as I said, we'll see on this one what we got to do now. But I don't know whether we need to buy stuff. If we need to buy stuff, we need to buy stuff. This is a customized, so we'll do this one first. This is what we have to do. I'll have a check of the email, but I think all we're going to have to do is put stickers on this one, I believe. So we just leave it where it was, and it just says apply stickers to the case. Emoji stickers. So let's just have a look at the email. The emoji sticker one. Where's the emoji stickers? Customization. I know it's only been a moment since my last email, but art does not exist at conversation, whatever that is. I can't quite pronounce it. I think it's conversation or something. I'm currently planning on an ambitious new install on the nature of language and have arrived at they're holding at the my reading's not very good. Therefore, I think it says, or I can't pronounce it. Basically, cut the long story short, he wants stickers. Basically, he just wants the emojis on the PC. I'll leave it up so you guys can read it. Basically, he wants the expression of emojis on his PC and all that jazz. Basically, so. What we will do, click on the stickers. So basically what we will do, so we click on the stickers here, and basically he wants emojis stuck on his PC now. What does he want? So I have to read that email again, but I don't know what he wants exactly, but we don't want them applied to the glass, so it doesn't matter which ones they are, but you don't want them applied to the glass. He just wants emojis, so I'll just give him a couple of emojis. And I'm presuming I can change the size of them. I don't know how you change the size of them, but scale, control, and control and zoom down, I'm guessing, yeah. Control. Zoom down, so I'll put on one here, and I'll put one at the front. So yeah, I'm not So that's done. So we can just pick that up and put it back where we wanted it to be done. So yeah, I couldn't quite read that email, guys. Sorry, I left it up as long as I could so you guys could read it. But if you don't read it straight away, pause the game and you can read it from there. So this one, we'll have a look what it wants on this one. We need to change the because this is not great, so we're gonna need to change the desk. So we need to change the build mode, put it down, and I'll read the email for this one. Hopefully this isn't bad to read, this email one here. So he wants install of an data. He wants basically the bigger SSD, the same 960 gigabyte SSD or better, basically. So we don't want anything else by the looks of things. He just wants an SSD. So let's go to. Have we got an SSD bigger than? We haven't got an SSD bigger than what he wants, so we're gonna have to buy one. So here's a tablet. Go to the shop. Storage. He wants a bigger SSD than a 960 or bigger. I can get any bigger than a 960. No, you'll just have to give him another 960 then, because you can't get any bigger than a 960. So can't get any bigger than a 960, so we're just gonna have to get him a 960, and that's gonna have to come in the same day to save you guys waiting. Yeah, I've done the emoji case, so that was a quite quick one to do, and we should have the proper the right we need to have here as well. So we wanted a 950, so all we have to do now is, I don't know where it should be. I don't know where it'll be. Would it be at the back? Because they're usually at the back on this game. Could be wrong, because they are usually at the back at this game. No, they're at the front then, aren't they? I was wrong. So, then I said, oh, do we need to put one in? SSD. I think we may need to put one in. Yeah, I'll take a photo of this now, as it is. So you can't see the hard drive in that. So basically, you've got no SSD at the moment. So I'll take a photo as is now, before, and if we should be able to install that SSD now. SSD. So. SSD. So I think we didn't have one before, so I think we had to fit one. So that's why there weren't no one in there. We had to fit one. So basically what I'll do now is fit every wire back in before we start, just in case it goes wrong. Because don't forget to plug the keyboard in tech, because you often forget to do that. So what I'll do is get the best view of the hard drive we can here. By zooming in and taking a photo of that. So that's the new hard drive we've put in. So just to double check it works, just press H again to bring up the hood. Just to double check it works, which it should do. So we'll zoom out a little bit if we can. It works and it boots. So we'll just leave it on till we put the case on. So we'll get rid of the hood as well first, so we can just take another photo of this. Just take another cheeky screenshot, and what we'll do is put the case on that. I won't switch it off because it'll tell me to reboot it, so I will not switch it off. It'll tell me to reboot it, so no point. So we'll put the case on the back. At least if I've got it booted, it won't tell me to reboot it after I've put the glass on, after I put things on, because I've already got it on. So, and we'll put it on here. So everything is all tickety-boo now, guys. And okay, let me just zone out once I've done this, which should be quite possibly to do, which is, oh, I did a mistake on that one. Do it again. Do that up. Do that up. Do that up. Do that up. So let me just zoom out and go. Get me in the proper place to take a photo of this. There we go. So that's done. As I said before, guys, as I keep on reiterating, which I think you might be sick of now, do not rip it out. Shut it down if you're doing it in real life, because it won't. It'll either work properly. There's two options. It'll work properly, or corrupt files. And you don't really want corrupt files, do you, really, on your computer? So I've done all those. Collect payment from emails now. So we go to back inventory. Oh, we don't want inventory. We want tablet. Really old me. We go emails, and the ones that are highlighted here, we collect the money for. So yeah, those I've done, and so we'll delete those. And what can we do in the next episode? So we got to change something in the next episode. This is a diagnosis one. This one's going to be. So I'll read those in the next episode, guys. We'll have more time in the next episode. So I'll read those in the next episode. So we got 3 to do in the next episode. We got at least a couple to do in the next episode. So the next episode is going to be a 3-part, a 3, you know, where we fix 3 computers. So it's going to be a long episode next week. Yeah, I'll get them coming in for the next episode, which I believe will be number 6, because this is number, I think this is number 6 or something. I can't remember. But this, for the next episode, guys, this is what's going to come in the next episode. So all these have got to be fixed in the next episode. So these are going to come in the next episode, and we just got to change. We just got to change the products to one of them will do this one, I believe, is we got to check to see whether it'll play a certain game, and we got to buy the appropriate parts. Fix it, which I think the first one, if I remember right, there might be a graphics card we got to fix. We've got to replace them for it to work on the game, I believe. So anyway, we got more parts we can buy, and we got more PCs we can buy as well. Broken RAMs and all sorts. So I won't do any of those yet. I'll wait until we've got 3 years. We don't have to do any more emails before we manage to do our own thing. We might do our own thing on one episode, I think, rather than going for the emails. But as I said, in the next episode, we've got install a GeForce GTX 1060, 6 gig or better. This one we got to remove 16 gigs of RAM, remove viruses, and this one we got to make sure our game plays in the next episode as well. So these two are quite easy to do. That one's quite easy to do, really, but to start off with in the next episode, I'll start off with the RAM and the GeForce graphics card we got to buy. Suppose I could buy them now. The G1060 or 1066 gig, and that rest of it I've just got to buy 16 gig of something, which I don't know what RAM that is. So with that one, gonna have to wait. But that one I can buy 1060 6 gig or higher. So that one I could buy now for the next episode. So Let's go to the tablet then and buy that for the next episode. 1060, 6 gig or better. So let's go to the shop. Graphics card. So 1060. I'll just give him the same graphics card here or better. I'll give him a Founders Edition. It's still the same thing. I'll just add that to that and go. We want a 1060 or higher 6 gigs, so we're not going to change the higher business because I don't know which is higher and which isn't. So we're just going to leave it at 6 gig. Well, that'll come in the next day with the actual product itself, so we can change it. So anyway, guys, that'll be it for today's episode, guys. For today's episode, if you did like it, give it a like, a subscribe, a comment, and don't forget to share and all that jazz. Be greatly appreciated. Thank you. This has been Tech Gaming Lane. Bye for now, guys. Bye for now. I'll see you in the next video.